What's up YouTube? My name is Bedivere and welcome to another episode of Zero to Hero. Today we are back in Factorio for episode 9 of our Zero to Hero playthrough. Thank you so much for hitting that thumbnail and joining me for this episode today. If you're a new viewer or returning viewer, regardless, thank you so much for joining me again. If you do like the video, make sure to smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and feel free to comment down any suggestions or anything that you'd like to talk about, whether it's a question to me personally or just a direction that you'd like to see the playthrough go. Make sure to leave that down in the comments below. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday afternoon over at twitch.tv/Bedivere. All the links in the description down below. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitch to get the notification for when I'm live. Today we got a decent one planned out for you. So in the past episode, we finished our gray science as well as, let's pull up our map here, as well as finished out all of our mining setup over here. And then we added some more smelting columns, specifically of iron plate. Now, if we look at our to-do list, did we have anything that we wrote down? I don't think we did. Okay, but one thing that we do need to do is we need to start fleshing out both sides of this mall, as well as I think we should finish out the smelting for both sides, as well as bring in more iron plate here. I think I'm going to start that as well, just so I get the kind of maintenance factor, not maintenance factor, but just the maintenance of the factory up to snuff for what we want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and go all the way up. Can I make engines yet? I think I asked this last time. I can. So what I should do is, I'm pretty sure engines are going to be here. No, I don't think that they're going to be there. I think they're going to be back here. Let me go ahead, add some power. This is going to be engines. And then we need some gears. So let's go ahead and get some gears right here. All right. And then hopefully this can craft some while we wait. Okay, so what are we going to need in order to complete our smelting array? We're going to need a lot of stone furnaces, a lot of yellow inserters. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of those. We are also going to need a bunch of belts and underground belts as well. Okay, we got 700. Should be good. Let's cap this so that we don't make too much. We don't want to eat too much into our yellow belt production. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to build a car so that we can move pretty quickly. So we're going to need iron plate, steel plate, and 8 engines. So let's go ahead, grab some more engines. While we're here, we should probably build the other intermediary products here. This is going to be, what do I need? I need rails. So let's get some rails in here, as well as the train stations. And then both of these should need iron stick. Yeah, so I'm going to make it in the middle here. Okay. Let's check here. We got 6. So we just need 2 more. Real quick. This is going to need red, or not red, but green circuits. Let's go ahead, add that there. And then we're also going to need, oh no, actually I did that wrong. Gonna need the iron plates coming through here. Does this need any iron plate? No, it doesn't. So I'm only gonna need it here. And then a direct insertion here. Okay, and I'll deal with the rest of that coming up soon. So we have 8 engines. Perfect. We should have enough for a car. Yes, we do. All right, now we have something to transport us around. It needs fuel, so I'm gonna put in the coal, and then before we head off, let's go get, we have some miners, so we're good on that, plus more inserters. So we got a bunch of inserters, which is fantastic. All right, let's take this car all the way up to our smelting, which is so much quicker now. Okay, now let's get to work. This is going to be iron. All right. Perfect. Okay, so that's good to go. Probably should have thought about lights. Thank God I have some. Okay, let's go ahead and put our lights in so that we know what we're doing in the dark. Okay, put in this belt and then these belts up and down. Okay, there we go. And then let's go ahead and add our coal as well so that that has time to fill up. Let's add our middle belt with the underground belts. Oops. There we go. Okay, now the underground ones. Let's delete this extra one, and then let's put in our furnaces. Oh, that's right. I didn't have many furnaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to our stone belts up top. Let's go ahead. Whoa. Whoops. Let's go ahead and Control Alt Delete. Or not Control Alt Delete, but Control Z. And I didn't realize that we didn't have power poles up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab bunch of the stone off of both belts here and then make our furnaces. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and on our way back down, we should probably just add the power poles. There we go. Okay, let's add those furnaces, and now for the fun part, let's add the inserters and watch everything start smelting. Now I'm gonna keep these first two iron smelting columns in just for new players or new viewers who maybe don't know what I'm doing. For example, like new viewers that are just watching this episode for the first time without watching the other ones. This is a little bit of a speedrunner technique to sweep and insert inserters in these types of smelting columns. And then for the copper smelting rows, I'll go ahead and skip that. I just wanted to give at least a little part of this episode just showing what I'm doing, just for someone that maybe hasn't seen it before and doesn't want to go back and check out the other ones. Okay, half of those inserters done. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so how many more rows or columns do we need? We need 3 more columns, and then how many furnaces do I have? Yeah, I have plenty. So we need basically 48 furnaces per column, and I got 3 stacks, so we're good to go. All right, I'll see you once I'm done. Okay, it looks like we should be good to go. I think this is just the last little piece here. We should be good to go on the smelting columns here. Let's go ahead and extend the belts and connect them to the main bus. Right now we are experiencing a big short of coal. That's because a lot of it is being siphoned off into the main bus. But these will back up soon enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect our copper ore supply. Okay. There we go. That should be good to go. 4 lanes going down, going to be smelted down here. And then we should have all of our lights. Yep, but just not in our steel smelting, which is okay because I can just add them on either side here. What I do want to do is I want to add the other steel smelting and show that to you guys for people who haven't seen the steel smelting. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and fix these. And then we can copy and paste everything here. And then one thing we don't want is we don't want to add the incoming coal that we had. So what I want to do is I'm gonna, before I let go of my mouse button, I'm gonna press shift and then let go of my left mouse button, and then this will bring up the blueprint. I call the blueprint planner. So what I want to do is I actually want to delete this incoming belt, and you delete that by pressing right mouse button on each of these little tiles here. And then we don't necessarily need the ending either, because this is going to be our last smelting column to the left, to this side. So then once you're satisfied with that, you can click create blueprint, and then we can plop it down right next to what we already have. And then let's go ahead and, where are my grenades? Did I not have them? There we go, 13. All right, that should be good to go. We'll just extend this and connect it there. And then also use the grenades on these trees here. And then extend this iron belt all the way down. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I don't need a splitter here at all. I just need the splitter there. Oh, I'm gonna need these trees gone as well. I only got 4 left, so let's make them count. There we go, perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead, add our power. And then add our furnaces. We might not have enough. Whoops. No. There we go. Yeah, we didn't. So I need 48 plus 2, which is 50 exactly. Okay, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and actually take our car and drive around to our stone. Okay. So that's good there. 70, but we just need 50. So let's count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that was 10 clicks of the right mouse button for increments of 5. And then actually before we go in there, we can just recycle off the remainder of our stone. Boom. And then our coal as well. Perfect. Okay. Let's go down and put all of our furnaces in. Perfect. Now it's time for all the inserters, and let's hope that we have enough. I don't know if we do. And let's get the long-armed inserters through. Okay, now let's do the long-armed ones again. And then the regular inserters all the way up. And then the yellow inserters for this row here. And it's getting dark, so let's put in some lights. Perfect. Okay, so that's our steel is going. We got a decent amount of pollution now. We got this iron ore patch and then this one. What I want to do is I want to bring up this iron ore patch and then supplement it here, and then prioritize this patch to get smelted first. So let's go ahead and do that. We got 50 splitters. That's going to be enough, which is fine. Let's go ahead, let's clean up some of this mining patch. And then delete some of the miners. That way it gives us a little bit extra to work with once we go down to the other patch. Okay, that's good to go. That's good to go. That's good to go. Now, one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to delete these little research labs. No longer needed. I'll take the transport belts though. That's going to be useful. Okay, so we cleaned up the iron. Actually, not fully yet. Okay. So yeah, we are slowly but surely getting rid of these starter patches, which is always pretty satisfying to watch. You know, the beginnings of your base slowly fade. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Okay, so we got all these miners. Should be good to go. Okay. And then, oh, this last miner just finished. So let's go ahead and grab all of that. Okay. So we are going to be bringing over a bunch of lanes of copper, or not copper, but iron. Let's go ahead and just back up all the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some iron plate because we're going to need some. Whoops. We're going to need some in order to make some grenades. So I'm going to make some grenades. And we're also going to need coal as well. So let's go ahead and make some of those. Another 10. Come on. 15. There. All right. I got over 70 bead made. That's fine. And then we'll recycle back our coal. Come on, go through. There you go. Okay, so let's start on this mini iron patch. Okay, this is going to be our last belt. Last belt. Whoops. Okay. Let's go ahead and add this final row here. Then let's add these lanes here. 4.4 is enough. No. There we go. Good enough. Now the last underground should be this row here. Perfect. And then you guys will kind of see me almost speed run how I manually build mining fields. Okay. Now let's go here. Okay, so 3 rows are done there. Now we just need these 2 rows. Let's add the regular belts. And then add the power poles. Let's go over to our other side. And then we just got these final ones here. Okay, so now it is time to balance everything. How many? 30 miners take up a full yellow belt. So I will add these ones together. That's balanced. I'll go ahead and balance this lane now. And we should, I'm pretty sure, have four lanes. Oops. Let's go ahead and push it up by one. That way I can bring the other belt over. Oops. Okay, so now we got 4 belts. Let's go ahead and add some lights as well. Perfect. Whoa, too much. All right, that's done. And then let's go ahead and actually connect it to power, and I can connect it down here since I already got poles powered. There we go. We've got iron plate, or not iron plate, but iron ore going. Okay, let's go ahead and balance these 4 lanes out. Oops. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the undergrounds, the middle splitter, and then the final 2. Boom. So now we got four belts going down. And this obviously won't fix all of our ore problem, but it definitely will help. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because it's a little easier to do it while I'm on the belt. And then we're also gonna need to remove these trees here. And then remove a little chunk here as well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna straighten this out just so that it's even. Or not even, but, you know, aesthetically pleasing. All right, and then these 4 lanes of iron are gonna come in between here. So this is going to go down. Delete that tree. Let's ride this belt down. Perfect. All right. So we got that done. Now we just need to make sure that it gets distributed into the balancer here. Oh no, you're kidding. I ran out of belts. Okay, so this is why we got a car. So that it doesn't take nearly as long to get to point A to point B. Perfect. Okay, we got our 1K yellow belt. Let's go back up. Why do I have 5 of these inserters? Did I miss? Huh, I did. I still need 5 more boilers and steam turbines. Okay, I guess we'll make that. So I need 5 more, so I need 10 more of the steam engines. And then 5 more boilers. Oh, I went too far. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add these boys here. Getting rid of this. That's good to go. That's good to go. And that's good to go. Okay, that's 4 extra lanes, full lanes, I might add, of iron ore into our splitter here. And then that should last us for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and add some lights here. I don't know why there isn't any there to begin with. Okay, so I got the steam engines going. Let's go ahead and create 5 of these boilers. I'm going to need stone furnaces for that. So let's go ahead and grab some stone. Whoops. Grab some copper there as well. Sorry. Go ahead and recycle that, as well as the copper in our system. Or not the copper. I mean, yeah, the copper, but the stone was the second one that we had. And then let's go ahead and insert all the coal that we have as fuel into here, and then our piercing rounds should put in here, and then we should make our submachine gun while we're in here instead of a pistol. Whoops. Let's go ahead and repair that. There it is. All right, so let's go up and fix our power situation. I mean, if we look at our actual power, I don't think we necessarily need more. Yeah, we don't really need more, but I probably shouldn't have let it get to, you know, this point of where we're short some. So I'd rather just put everything down and not have to worry about it until we actually need to put a new row in. So let's go ahead and take these burner inserters, and plus these burner inserters are taking space up in our inventory. Whoa, I put those the wrong way. Okay, so those should be firing. We're good on our miners. We're good on our smelting. We added the second steel one, so that should be good to go. I think I'm going to end it a tad early this episode. In our next episode, we are going to, let's go ahead and start our to-do list here. Add new, expand mall. So in our next episode, we're going to need to expand the mall, expand all into here. Then we are going to start tapping into this oil field. It's a very small one. I don't think we're going to have enough oil to do exactly what we want for too long. Let's see here. I needed a radar here. So let's go ahead and add that. So yeah, in the next episode, we are going to be working on expanding our mall and then the start of tapping into that oil field over there. And then in the very end, I don't know if we'll have time to do our oil processing necessarily, so that might be the episode after that. But yeah, I think this episode we're at a good ending point. We did a lot of maintenance in this episode. We fixed our lack of iron ore, and then what we should do is we should start with the research that we need for the next episode. Let's go ahead and we'll start our physical projectile damage. Because eventually we'll need to start figuring out our defenses. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't to stay notified of new YouTube content. I do stream every Thursday and Sunday afternoon, so be sure to follow the link in the description to my Twitch page at twitch.tv/Bedivere. Follow me on that to get notified when I go live. I do stream a variety of strategy games, not just Factorio. And then, yeah, new exciting content coming to the YouTube page. I think I'm going to start another Zero to Hero here series on Evil Genius 2, a new strategy game that came out that I just started getting my hands on. That looks fun and has some replayability, and I think I'm going to make a Zero to Hero series on that. Maybe switch up the name a little bit, Zero to Villain, maybe, for that series. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Zero to Hero, and I'll see you next time. Peace.